Hey folks, Ray from DCVAmerica.com here. I'm sure to do a quick test and show you what the instant pace looks like while running with the Apple Watch Series 2 with the GPS. So I've got no phone on me, so it's using purely the GPS in the watch itself. And I've got two watches on me, both the Nike Plus edition, basically the Nike Plus series of the Apple Watch, as well as a regular Apple Watch. But I'm basically going to show you the two different apps and how that works. So I'm going to start off here with the Workouts app. I'm just going to simply run along the K, nothing fancy here, and to kind of show you what things look like. And then I'll switch over to the Nike Run Club app and show you the exact same thing. And I'm looking for instant pace stability. I'm basically looking for it to be nice and smooth as I keep my pace smooth, and as I go ahead and speed up quickly, it should kind of react as well, also quickly. So with that, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button here. There we go. We've got a bit of the countdown. I'll show you the page. I'm just to show you basically going from nothing. So I'm going to find the heart rate there first. One of the challenges with the Apple Watch is it does take a while to find the heart rate, even though I've been wearing it now all day long. It doesn't really seem to, just not very good at that. Okay, so there we go, get the heart rate. Down at the bottom I have my pace. Okay, here we are. No, I'm going to get started. So here we go. We're at 7:15 a mile. It's pretty steady right now. 7:18, running along. 7:18, still no problems. And of course, just as I said that, it jumped up to 11 minutes a mile, 9 minutes a mile. We lost the heart rate, because of course we did. And then 10:14, we'll stop right here real quick. I gotta keep doing that because the screen shuts off. Now it thinks I'm at 7:30, 8. Still hasn't found my heart rate again. So it lost that because that's the norm. And there we go, 10:24 mile. Been standing still for, I don't know, probably 10 or 15 seconds now. Still thinks I'm going somewhere, I guess. You know, my mileage is staying constant. Okay, we finally got it like 30 seconds later to show stopped there, 0 mile at the very bottom. I'm gonna show you now the Nike Plus edition, so I'm gonna end this run real quick and go over to that one. Okay, so here we are running along. Right now we're seeing a bit of fluctuation between the mid-7s and the mid-6s, which is quite a bit of a difference. That's a minute a mile difference in just a couple seconds back and forth between mid-7s, mid-6s, upper 6s, low 7s. It's sort of all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and pull off the side here and just simply stop and watch how fast it reacts. Again, we're looking at the bottom left-hand corner. Right now 6:11, 6:24, it's 7:26, a little bit all over the place there. 7:26 again. Yep, still there. It's still going. Really? Yep, still going. Just to be clear, we're now a minute later, and it still thinks I'm going that pace. It still thinks I'm going a 7:26 mile pace. It's really that bad. Sorry. So there you go, a bit of a look at instant pace stability on the Apple Watch Series 2, in this case the Nike Plus edition. Put this wrist over here, I have the regular Apple Watch Series 2 edition. I've had both these watches since September. I've had this one since November and the other one since September. Either way, I've done a crap load of runs with them, and it isn't really any better. I mean, it sucks. I mean, that's what you saw there, and the two core apps that would be used on this watch from a running standpoint shows just how bad the instant pace stability is. And the reason why you care about that is if you're out running and you're trying to pace yourself, and it takes 60 seconds for the pace to catch up, that's dismal. In fact, it's so dismal, I would say this is the worst GPS watch I've tested from a pace, stability, and accuracy standpoint in 10 years. I'm talking literally like 100 plus GPS watches out there I've probably tested, and this is the worst from the biggest watch company in the world. So I'm not really sure how that happened or why it's as bad as it is, but it sucks. As for whether or not we'll see improvements, I honestly have no idea. There's really no way of knowing whether it's a hardware issue or a software issue. The good news is that on the distance accuracy side, in other words, how long it measures something, it does tend to be fairly okay. It's not great by any means. It's not horrible though either. I'm finding it measures most things short, about between 2 and 4% short compared to other GPS devices I'm using at the exact same time, usually 3 to 4 of the devices. So I know in this case it's this. Finding out why it's short or where it's short is really tough because Apple doesn't allow you to export any of the GPS tracks from the native apps themselves. You can from third-party apps. For example, you use RunMeter or things like that. You could go ahead and do that, but you could not do it from the native Workouts app, which is mostly what I'm using for this test because I want to test kind of the native functionality of the device itself. With that, thanks for watching. Go and hit that like button down below as well as hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out my full Apple Watch Series 2 in-depth review. It's down that link, the very first link right at the bottom of the description. It makes this video look like a tiny, short little thing. That thing is massive in length and in detail, so definitely check that out. Have a good one.